Alright, there we go. Um, Hold on, I gotta get my glasses. Alright, the other deal. Oh, sorry. Oh. I don't know what I did. Alright, hold on. Okay, so there's one important side quest that we have to do. There's a couple other things we can do too. But this one's the important one. Alright, hold on. I need like a tissue. I caught something this morning. We're not gonna worry about it. Alright, so... Oh wait, this wasn't my exact team. Where did the Fluttermane come from? And who did I have instead? Did I forget? It was a Dragapult. It was a Dragapult. It was this Dragapult. Okay, sorry. I'm really having a hard time this morning, apparently. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm gonna try to get... There's one side quest I want to get done on camera. For sure, because not only is it important for the dex, but it's kind of a story thing. Which is... started by going and talking to the photographer. We're gonna go talk to her, and we're gonna get the side quest started. Once I get the side quest done, because I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna play Genshin. I don't know if it'll take the whole 3-hour stream, you know, to do it. So, I'll play Genshin instead. From what I know, she's, like, on one of the corners of these streets. I swear she's over here. Did I forget where she was? That sounds like something I would do. Hold on. Alright, she's here somewhere. With a Hisuian Growlithe. And I guess I'm just lost. Because I suck. There she is. My bad. Whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. Oh my gosh, it's what's his name descendants. Anyway, you are, wait, no, say it. I want to guess it first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. Bingo! You're correct about that. It's a small town, you know, news tends to spread pretty quickly, that's fair. My name is Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This is my bud here, Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on his head make it the cutest? Honestly, it kinda does. Gra. Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but if you'd be alright, yeah, sure. Just like that, are you always open with total strangers? I'm kind of worried about you. Well, I'm tough, so I'm not that worried. Anyway, let me snap that photo. Do I look good, Miss Crop Top? That's all I can think about when I saw her. You got a unique vibe, you know, I like it. It's a little different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you got going for now? Come and see me. I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon or something. Which, I'm pretty sure I've already done that. So let me double check. Yeah, caught 184. So we'll talk to her again. I've caught most of them. And I might try to like get them on stream today, but I'm not sure. Oh, hey kiddo, wait, don't tell me. You actually caught over 150 Pokemon from the Kitakami Pokedex? Yes, I did. Now I know you're the real deal, that's right. Pretty impressive, you must be something special, kiddo. You probably know more about Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do. Even though I got here first, which reminds me. I've got a favor to ask you. See, a real Pokemon catching pro like you is what I need. What kind of favor? Ooh, did I tickle your curiosity? Glad I don't seem afraid to poke your head into new things. In any case, let me tell you what I'm all about. The reason I came here is to find a certain Pokemon and photograph it. I've been searching on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. So kiddo. Hey, what's up? How about doing me a solid by helping me with my search? I would owe you forever. Rumor has it the Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Think you could catch it and bring it along on your eventual adventures? Wouldn't that be helpful? That picture enough. That pique your interest. That enough to pique your interest? If so, I'll prove you're strong enough to help. Then I really want to know cut out for it. So wait, what does she want? Battle Piran. Okay. She wants me to battle her. Hey, what's up? Okay, kiddo, it's time for me to take a perfect shot. Show me what you got. Yes. I'm finishing the DLC today. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Give me a nice hero expression, would you? I'll take a really good shot if you do. Oh, cool. This will be easy. For me. Because this Mimikyu knows Thunderbolts. I shocked my friends with that. Nice moves. Glad to see you're not distracted by the camera. Ah, shoot. Ah, yes. So me and my friends did a bunch of like free-for-all battles, and they were like, "You put Thunderbolt on your Mimikyu? And I was like, yeah. If I'm dealing with one type, I'm gonna like, you know. Dang, it hit this time. Ah, shoot, he's asleep instantly, unlike Yawn. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What are our options? I have no options. Oh, you're kidding me. You suck. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you're kidding me. Another one? I'm just gonna use my bag. I'm gonna use Awakening. I have one. You pig. Oh, watch me do that. You are so annoying. I'm getting so upset at this Noctowl. I mean, can you blame me? That was really stupid. Leafeon, huh? I have the perfect thing to do with Leafeon. How about a new challenger? This won't be easy to beat. Oh, it will. I have a solution to my conundrum. Solution. Die. That's raising its attack shit. Anyway, die. Ah, it didn't die. That's okay. Die! Come on, Leafeon, let's take the ultimate shot. What are you doing? Leaf Blade. Ow! If I don't attack it first, I die. Oh, it's burned. Nice. We like a good burn. It'll slowly chip away. Well, that was a problem. I could also use this move, though, and kill it. Supposedly, my Dragapult's supposed to be fast. That's the whole point of this Pokemon, so... Hey, look at that. It was fast. Nice. Ooh, somebody got to level 75. She's like, alright. Now that's a keeper. I'm glad I look great. I love looking great. You're something alright. I got a bunch of good shots of you in action, too. I just think you might have what it takes to hold your own against the Blood Moon Beast. The Blood Moon Beast. Yeah, there's a certain Ursaluna I've been searching for. It's known as the Blood Moon Beast. Have you ever heard of Ursaluna? Word is they weren't all that uncommon long time ago. See, Ursaluna usually has a big yellow mark on his forehead resembling a full moon. But they say there's one with the mark is red, a red moon, as if seen through a veil of blood. That's why they call it the Blood Moon Beast. Makes sense. Ursaluna and the Blood Moon Beast used to live in my homeland way back when people still called the region Hisui. That's awesome. It seems like it crossed over the waters here to Kitakami at some point and made itself comfy. So it migrated. If the two of us work together, I bet we could finally find and snap a shot of it. Yeah, sure, I'm willing to do that. And if we do, kiddo, not kiddo, partner. I like that better too. We'll tackle this together so we can find the Blood Moon Beast for sure. Let's do it. I'm excited. I knew you'd be up for it. Don't worry. I'll be sure to reward your hard work. Word is that the Blue Moon Beast is seen in the northeast areas of the Oni Mountain called the Timeless Woods. Let's head that way for now and I'll meet you there. Come on, Growlithe. Awesome. So, part of me is wondering if I can just teleport somewhere close-ish. That's the closest spot. You know what? That's fine. It's okay. Right, this is the right way. Yeah. That's the right way. I'm so excited. I love how they, on purpose, because she's important to this quest, designed her like, what's his name? It was the leader of the Diamond Clan in Legends Arceus. I know who I'm talking about, I just can't remember the rest of his name for the life of me. I'm terrible at remembering names. No. Respond to me. I can't remember his name though right off the top of my head. So the other thing I figured out was that for the next part of the DLC, I'm also gonna make a special team, kind of. It's not gonna be a one-type team because I think that'll be too hard at a battle school. So instead what I'm doing is I'm gonna do kind of a different thing, which is basically any Pokemon that are either A, unique to Unova or show up in the Unova games, I'm gonna be allowed to use, as long as they're also in this game somehow. So like, if they can't be transferred, like the legendaries, then I can't use them. But I've already picked out some Pokemon. I already have kind of a plan, so I'm gonna get that team ready before the second part comes out. And I'll stream that too, because I want you guys to see. Yeah, just like that. Should take him. Now give me a cute. Just keep watching for a bit. Yes, look at you, you clever thing. Lovely. I'm not gonna interrupt. Hold that pose for a second. Yeah, that's right, my little cutie pie. I guess I'll call it to her now. Oh, hey, partner, you made it. I didn't want to be. I wonder how long you could wait until she noticed me. I can't help myself when I see adorable Pokemon like that. I just have to snap a couple shots, so that's fair. Anyway, right about this part of the forest, people have supposedly seen the Blood Moon Beast. Curiously, the sightings are on nights with heavy fog. Huh. In fact, I've heard all kind of unusual Pokemon appear on foggy nights. I'm sure the Blood Moon Beast has gotta be one of them. Rustle. Uh-oh. Oh, is that my little cutie pie back for another shot? Oh, it's a Ariados. Gah. Ow. Growl. Better lend a hand, yes. Kiki. I don't have anything good against this guy on my Mimikyu. I do I guess, against this one. Oh, my latest give out was great photo op is right in front of me. Things are heating up over there. Would you get a couple shots for me, would you? That's funny. She's like, hey, I'm on the ground. Would you get some photos for me? I think that's funny. Very desperate to take those photos. Nice. Oh, that really surprised me. My camera's okay though, thanks partner. Bow. And thanks to you, of course. I feel a bit bad for Ariados. It probably wasn't expecting to see humans out there. I bet it only attacked because it was a surprise. We should set up a tent and let the Pokemon know we're here. Let the Pokemon know we're here. Help them get used to us, the tail. Aha. The tail looks like a little cloud. Oh, that's a cute tent. It's covered in shaman. She may be old, but she's still a fine tent, eh? It's actually my dad's, but he wasn't using it, so I just helped myself to it. Say hello to our new base of operations for survey of the Blood Moon Beast. I thought the Blood Moon Beast is way more rare than any ordinary Pokemon. That's why there's been so few sightings, or so they say. That means we're gonna need it to slow, and we're gonna need to do some slow and steady groundwork if we want to find it. So partner, I'm gonna need your help with most is photographing Pokemon. Oh, great. I want you to take photos of Pokemon that appear here on foggy nights. It's a lot of work. I'm looking for a lot of pictures of the good variety of Pokemon. After, I'll register your photo data into my handy Pokemon searcher. Over time, that'll train it to ignore any sign of other Pokemon that live around here. Clearing all the noise will let us pinpoint exactly where the Blood Moon Beast is. Brilliant. Cool. Whoa, you actually understood that? Enough. I was just rattling off what the manual said. Probably for the best. I picked this thing up at a thrift shop. I don't really understand how it's supposed to work. Oh my gosh, really? My words. My preliminary, there it goes, surveys makes me think there are actually dozens of Pokemon species that tend to show up here around the forest on foggy nights. We can split the load. How about you try to snap 10 photos, 10 species of Pokemon for me. Let's tackle it. I'm sure. These, we're looking for clear photos that get the Pokemon nice and big in frame. No writing, no big noisy Pokemon. Just say the word. Okay, so luckily we get to wait for a foggy night, so let's save, I guess. Alright. I'm almost ready. I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon real quick, and then I guess I'll save again. I didn't think about that until max survive. Let me save again. Alright. Ready to focus. So we're gonna hang in the forest until it gets foggy. Wow, this looks creepy. Okay. need to get closer. Am I forgetting how to crouch? Okay, I'm supposed to get 10. I'm worried there aren't even gonna be that many Pokemon. Like, they're not gonna give me enough Pokemon for the first night. More Sudowoodo. Okay, so yeah, it wants me to do Pokemon I haven't taken pictures of. Ooh, hold up. Ah, dang! I missed it! This one's hard, hold on. Oh, hopefully I got it. Ugh, that one was hard, actually. I was getting nervous there. Not seeing a lot of other Pokemon. Oh. Alright, we've got 4. Problem is looking for new Pokemon. Northeast. Keep going. Northeast, she said. I think that's this way. So I'm very wrong. Oh, hey, look. Here's another one. On a tree. It's important to take the pictures of the ones on the tree, because if you don't... Am I not close enough? Oh, I am. I got him. I got him as he was running up. Alright, there's one more. She said northeast she heard an electric Pokemon, and I think that's this way? Unless if I'm going the wrong way. I don't know, my sense of direction is terrible. Oh, I already got you. Liquid. I think I need to get closer because it's small. Got it. Nice. I finished. She happy or something? Okay, so if we compile all the photos we both took, we photograph every Pokemon that's known to appear in the forest when it's foggy. We did it. We pulled it off. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. You can by, I don't know, telling me. Gra. Now we'll just send our data to the Pokemon Searcher, and I guess it's supposed to take a bit for all the data to process or whatever. You know, the photos you took were all real good, partner. You've got an eye for this. So Spill, what were you thinking about most when you're taking those photos? Capturing the Pokemon as they are, I guess. Capturing the Pokemon as they are. I want to show the Pokemon how they live, pure and unadulterated, huh? Yeah, I guess. I'm actually in a bit of a slump myself. Every kid, you know, even a kid like you knows what a slump is, right? Like when nothing seems to go right for you. Oh, don't even get me started. You might not believe it, but when I was young, I was lauded as a photography prodigy. Everyone loved my photos, absolutely everyone. But in the past few years, I feel like I've lost my spark. And my photos show it, they lack heart. My awards have all dried up, the accolades too. And the longer it keeps dragging on, the more I lose sight of what I even want to capture with my photos. Gra? That's when I heard the stories about the Blood Moon Beast. I left for Kitakami as fast as I could. I thought that if I could get a photo of an astounding Pokemon like that, then maybe, just maybe, something inside me would change. It'll be okay, I promise. Thanks, partner. Anyway, I didn't mean to bring the whole mood down with my problems. No, you're fine. Diddly-doo. Does that mean it's done? I guess the machine has done its thing, but that jingle... Pretty sure it's the same one. It's the same one when my load is done in the dryer. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Ah, that's too funny. Who decided to use that? You can just give anything a jingle now? Oh my gosh. Anyway, if we filter out all of our data, it looks like there's still one hit in the foggy woods. That's gotta be the Blood Moon Beast. We finally found it. Really, I'm excited. That's it. You know, talking to you has really helped me throw off some old tension. Nice, I guess. I think I'm ready to go. Yes, I'm ready. And we're off. Hopefully I don't die. It's finally time to capture the Blood Moon Beast on film. That's it. If things start to look dicey, I'll be counting on you to handle a battle, partner. Yeah, I got it. Growlithe is determined that he can do it himself. Alright. Of course, you too, Growlithe. Now then, let's get going. Okay. The hit here came from somewhere around here. That's awfully quiet. Let's stay alert. Don't relax yet. Got it. Stomp, stomp. Are those footsteps? Whatever's making them must be huge. Rustle, rustle. Oh, that thing looks so epic. Hold on. Do you see that? It's got a red moon on its forehead. It's the Blood Moon Beast. It's real. We actually found it. Right, my camera. Let's see and stay right there while I snap a photo. Oh, it's not going to be behaved. Sorry, the auto flash just... Oh no. Growlithe, you ready? Oh, Growlithe is too scared now. That's adorable. Sounds like that's a no. How about you, partner? I've got it. Sorry about this and things. Oh, are they playing Hisui music in the background? Geniuses. Do you hear that? They're playing the Hisui music. Oh, I love that. That's genius. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let's try a good play rough. See what that does. Does something, but not enough. This is great. I'm getting right up and close. Calm mind, huh? I gotta figure out its type before I can do any massive damage. I'm assuming, though, that this is gonna do nothing. Yeah, got it. So it's at least normal type. Alright. Let me see what this does to it then. Oh, normal ground? Methinks it's normal ground. Okay, if it's normal ground, then I should be able to use Wood Hammer and it should do a lot. Yeah! I knew I could figure out the typing if I was just careful enough. It keeps using Calm Mind, which makes me nervous. Luckily, I'm hitting with physical moves right now, so... Wow, it just keeps doing Calm Mind. I'm gonna kill myself by doing Wood Hammer, but I don't care. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm gonna keep using Wood Hammer. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch into Robin Hood, and I'm gonna ooh, that's a new expression. This is wonderful. There's so much good stuff to capture. Because I don't have a Pokemon out. Alright, so... I'm gonna have Robin Hood terrestrialize and use a Leaf Blade. Nice. It's almost there. Blood Moon. Oh my! Did you see that? That was awesome, but terrifying. Oh, what am I gonna do now? That does, like, nothing. Holy... It's normal type. That won't do anything. This one's also ground type, so hopefully maybe that'll help. I don't know. Nope, that didn't help. Yeah, that's great. Alright, we're gonna waste our last two Pokemon reviving some Pokemon, because this is bad. This is bad, bad. I might not make it. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Come on. Hold it. Yes. Do the thing again. Oh, getting mats for it. Good. I'm glad. I did it. The Blue Moon Beast is weak. Now's your chance to catch it. I'm catching it. Catch. We'll see if it catches with the moon ball. I feel like this is a little fitting. Yes! I got in the moon ball. That was awesome. Pete Pokemon, ground normal, blood moon. It's a special... This special Ursaluna can see in the dark with its left eye and protects itself with mud that is as hard as iron. Holy cow. That thing looks awesome. You okay? Yep, I'm totally fine. I do seriously think you'd go toe-to-toe with the Blood Moon Beast, let alone catch it. I almost thought I was gonna die. That was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Growlithe. You got to work on these nerves a bit, bud. Bow. Aw, he's so sad about it. My heart's still beating a mile a minute. What a thrill. I just couldn't stop snapping photos of you battling the Blood Moon Beast. I bet you want to give your Pokemon a chance to rest and recover, huh, partner? Let's head back to camp for now. Yes, please. Yeah, good. You get those things for Neuvillette, because I still have like 5 other characters I need to build, even if I get Neuvillette, before I can start working on Neuvillette. Pack up the old tent. Calling it a day feels a bit sad, like the end of an adventure. I couldn't have done this without you, partner. Because of you, I finally feel like I have some photos here that I want to keep forever. It's been ages since I felt this way seriously. And now that I'm motivated, it's time to ride this feeling and seize the day. I'm heading back to the village this instant to get the photos developed. As we always say in my family, time wasted is lost, so I'm not wasting any more time. That's fair. Let's meet again in Missouri. Alright, so it looks like we have to talk to her one more time. That was super cool, though. It was short, but it was cool. Like I said, I didn't think it would take up the whole time, so I'll Miku and the rest of your team should be better now. Come back whenever you need. Yeah, I didn't think this would take the whole time, so we're gonna play Genshin, too. I'll have to start a new stream for that one, but why not, you know, kind of a thing. I've been waiting for you to come by. I managed to develop the model. Show me. Oh, well, the fact is, once I got them all printed out, I could see that the photos I managed to get were all blurry, cut off, or out of focus. They aren't good enough to show anyone, not even you, partner. That's sad. But still, out of all the photos I've taken, I think they may be my favorites. I think I've gotten too caught up in my own head worrying about framing or judging, or judges might say, always thinking about what I ought to capture. But just capturing your subjects as you are, that's what photos should be. I can help you build your characters. I know how to build characters, I just have to grind the stuff out for it, and I haven't had time to do it. You taught me something important, partner, so thanks for that. That's right, your name. I never asked for your name. I know that's awful after all you did to help me. Mind teaching me your name? Call me Frost. Frost, a perfect name for such a gutsy kid like you. Nice to officially meet you, Frost. My name's Perrin, a photographer with a renewed love for photography. Sorry, I can say that with pride now. I'm glad. And your reward. You've earned yourself a real choice reward here. Oh, a choice scarf. Oh, and this Growlithe of mine has a younger brother that really loves battling. I think you'll do a better job at raising it good and strong. What the heck? Raise it to be real strong, okay? And I think that about wraps it up. I did what I came here to do, so I guess I should hit the road. I'm afraid this is goodbye. But you know, Growlithe like these are known for living and working together in pairs. Even if they're separated for a while, I bet their paths might cross again someday, so raise that one with care in the meantime. I'll raise it to the Growlithe to be strong, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, seeing what you pull off. I've got high hopes. So bye for now, Frost, until next time. Yeah, I appreciate the offer to help me, but I know how to do it. I just don't have the time to, you know, spend hours grinding to gather things and to build characters. Normally over the summer, that's what I do. Alright, so here's the deal. Pokemon, for now, Pokemon DLC is done. I'm not going to be recording it anymore until the next one comes out, and from what I know, we don't have a release date for the second part. Let me double check on that. DLC Pokemon Part 2 release date. Let me double check that we have a release date. Okay. For right now, it's still just saying winter. So I'm not sure, because I didn't run OBS as an administrator. So give me a second and I'll reopen OBS. Alright. Hopefully I'm back. Can you see me? I gotta edit some things. Maybe I should just end this one and do a new one. Nah. I'll just edit the title. You know, I don't care. Genshin Impact. For now, we're gonna keep the Pokemon one. It's fine. Alright. Saved it. Well, I hear you typing. Sorry. I like having loud keyboards for some dumb reason. Alright. So, let me switch to this one, and then go Genshin, and then I need to move my camera. Oh, I already moved my camera. Good job, me. And then I need to do one last step. Hold on. Nuvolette is level 50. You'll get it there, I promise. I promise. Alright, here we go. Put that over there, launch this. Alright. Yeah, for now, we're gonna say this is Genshin. Alright. Here we go, we're booting it up. Let me window capture that and change that to yellow. That's weird, it's not working. Hold on. Ah, here we go. There we go. Now it's up. It's working. I got it working. Took it a second, but I got it working. Yeah. Sad days that your Nuvolette is only 50. I don't even have one yet. Loading, loading, loading. Alright. Hold up. Oh, this is super loud. Oh, I need to turn on my desktop audio. You guys probably can't even hear anything from the game. There we go. Let's make sure that you can hear stuff. Yep, okay. We got audio feedback coming in. Ooh, I got the mail. Aha! And I got some achievements too. Alright, guys. You know this means? You know what this means? Is this reset? 15 hours, dang. Alright. Whew. Be on my side. Whew. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Alright, come on. Nouvellette, come here. Damn it, it's purple again. I'm upset. Do single pulls? Why? I'm not doing any single pulls. Why do single pulls? You gotta explain to me a reason why it's better to do single pulls before I do any single pulls. If it's better, I'll do them, but...
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
She's C3. Is there a reason why single pulls are better? Just let me know, please.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back, hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
There's a
Not
chance.
likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going.
Up, are we teleporting? Oh, we're just going to sleep. Cool. I thought we were gonna go find him.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off.
I hope so.
You said you knew a diver. You were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us.
Are you sure about that?
Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier.
Yeah, if you can explain to me why single pulls are better, then I will do single pulls, but
Like it's only a
I don't know
matter
why
of
they're
time now
better.
before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler.
Nighty-night. Oh, Act 3 complete. To be continued.
It's morning already. Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Linny's cards. Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Huh.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
They've been there for a
From the sound
month.
of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Act 4. Wow. I have to go claim those rewards. You know why? Because I'm needy for primo gems. I'm back. Did you change your name? Or is this somebody I know but I don't know? Like, are you it's that dude or are you somebody else? I want to make sure.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for Ad Astra.
I missed that dude, just on a different thing. That's fair. Just making sure. Nice. Alright, so hold up. I gotta make some food. Boom. Boom. Oh, I missed it. It's a very small window. Alright, Alright, back to the thing. I'm glad we can just teleport in and out of the Fortress of Meripede, or else I would have been, like, upset. Alright, we're looking for clues.
Hey, you over there?
Who, man?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
My phone, so I can't play Genshin right now. And I can't level up my Hitcher Daddy. That's sad.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game? All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
That's sad that you can't level them up.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived? Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner? There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping.
Huh.
The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day.
That's sad that you can't
If
level
you're
them up, though.
interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Good to know.
Oh, really?
Anything else to tell us?
You've almost finished the
Let me
last part of the
think.
story.
Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
What?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
What was he?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you've almost
Forbidden
finished
Zone?
it. How long did it take you, roughly? If
Sounds
you
like
could
something
make a
that someone
guess.
just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Like 4 or 5 hours? Dang. So I might get through a good chunk of it today. Cause I played the other one took me about 3 hours. I think. I played for 3 hours yesterday.
There's some people talking over there.
So
Let's listen in on the conversation.
I'll probably get almost as far as you will, or as you are.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. Or marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld.
Yeah, for real.
Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say? That's true.
Huh, weird. Super weird. But I get it, you know.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Okay.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oops, we got caught red-handed.
Sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Oof.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine.
He's still a work in progress. Fair
You're
enough.
lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Oh, really?
Really? Are we that famous?
I guess so.
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
We blow minds.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
Yeah, for
No, no.
real.
You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Sure.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
Ugh.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this
I
way.
think they're kind of
Just play
annoying.
nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious.
Right? They're
Mama usually
super
puts it
annoying.
Whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You
Good
are
job,
correct.
Paimon.
I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes.
Sure,
Listen
buddy.
carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Oh, really? Lartoon just wink at me. He's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them.
Yeah.
You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if
Good
he doesn't
Paimon
care
throws
about
her a
something
sticky
more
on
than
your
me,
nose. Yeah,
I'll
like a
forget.
dog or something.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I
Wow.
don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesting. According to this person named Jury frequents the infirmary, I should take note of that. Alright.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Weird.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And
What
we'd
characters are you
like to-
planning on putting Nouvellette with? So I haven't quite decided, but I do want to get a bloom setup going. So, and I have enough characters to do that. I just need to get them
Okay, we've
set up
talked to
as
just
well.
about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
All right.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
So I know that's what I want to do. I just haven't gotten it set up yet.
Hold the line.
So we'll see about that. But that's my answer. That's the best answer I can give you right now. Because I don't have him yet, I can't plan a team yet. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll get him, but man, is it taking a while. That's smart. You're doing a vaporize boom. Yeah. That's good too, yeah. I'm lost. Yeah, I have plenty of characters for it, so like, but I have to probably get those characters set up too, if I'm gonna do that. And I just haven't yet. Because I don't want to set that kind of thing up if I'm not sure if I'm even going to get Nouvellette. I'm like you said, it'll be guaranteed eventually. It's just... I have to do it. Little baby octopus. Winnie.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Hey, somebody's fighting Stalini.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Yeah, Fremine. The T is silent.
He around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
Lenny is so cute.
And
That's
after
fair.
that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Sure.
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
Yes.
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot, man.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger brother.
Oh my gosh.
Not a bad thing, right?
But what if I'm the older brother?
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Yeah, 9 days. You and Paimon do some prep work, and you slowly begin appropriate. Guys, sounds good. So I can pick up the details I didn't. So I can pick up any details I didn't get before.
Stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Okay, Paimon.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try eavesdropping on them first. Several people appear to be engaged in a conversation, but you only get.
It's not impossible.
So time.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Are we going now? You take a long, deep breath. The potion was the result of a failed attempt at alchemy. Makes you feel like you want to hurl. Oh, that's smart. The potion, you and Paimon stowed away. Smart.
Someone, please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Could it be poison?
Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
She is very good at her job.
You can do it, traveler. Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
10 out of 10 acting. I know, right? Singing is taking out a few instruments to do her checkup. Hopefully, I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
See now.
Yes.
My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Use her hand to palpitate in different. It seems like she's using elemental too.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here?
Just lie.
But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Oh, was my acting a little bit over the top? Uh-oh.
What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
For real.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Oh. Phew, this infiltration mission is going smoothly. Next, the two people in my room. She's frequent visitors. The man next to her is drilling.
So how are you feeling now?
Better. Still not great.
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
And who are the others?
It also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Paimon makes a point.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Oh, she seems
yeah,
very
you're right. But did you have to lecture
upset.
me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Wow, these people. Those teams seem to have a pretty terrible relationship. It looks like they only... Okay. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious in this room. Patient records, there's a box. I can't check it out right now. Because... Okay. Those also aren't furnishings on the wall, and there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there.
There's no need to fight. Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Ugh. Presence of the movable hab is strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. But isn't this a strange place to have a movable hatch? It's hiding something. Oh.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
Woof.
Same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Ugh.
He just slowly walked off like that?
Yep.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
For real.
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking out for me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Huh, why do I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Huh.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thanks.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Of course.
You made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Look at me. I should just try to take a nap like she said.
You're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Move yourself to your regular patient's pace. I think I'll tell you hold back over all this time. You still catch some hints of...
We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, he'll recover soon.
I mean, that brings forth a wave of comfort.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better than you
Now
both.
you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods. Thank you, Miss Seashween.
Huh. Well, that was it. Back to the dorms. Oops. Well, I just screwed that up. It's okay.
Allow me.
With me falling down for crying out loud. We've almost been doing this. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, so I think we'll, before we actually sleep, because I'm assuming that's what we're doing, I'm gonna go do my 5-minute bathroom break, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go do, because I need to do that. Because I think the Pokemon, I stopped doing Pokemon about 50 minutes in, so... Alright, so I'm gonna go take a bathroom break, so I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Let me... Alright, I'll be back in 5. All right, I'm back. We're back, baby. Sorry about that, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta take my breaks. So wrong controllers. Alright, let's go to the dormitory. Like we said we would. Oh, I still have the back in 5 minutes thing.
To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say anything I shouldn't
No,
have?
but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sijween the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room.
That's good.
Sure we're not going off track with the infirmary.
We're really off track. There's still a few weird things about that place. The movable hatch, not to mention Sijui about what they were really talking about before their meds before we walked in. Was the argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Come on, hear me out.
You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
Yeah. Over the next few days, you managed to find some keywords relating to your suspicions on a paper. Okay. Managed to pass. You managed to pass the slip to a busy Lynette. Finally the promised ninth day arrives.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Linny.
Well, I'm glad the ninth day arrived. There we are with Linny.
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Nope.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Okay.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Smart.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
I hope so.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sijween always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
That's fair.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Are we getting teleported there? Ah, almost.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a new lead?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Let's look for clues.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Huh.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijwin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Okay.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. Oh, Linny's nervous for her. That's kind of adorable, but I'm also panicking too. I get it. As being a big sister myself.
This is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Uh-oh.
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I'm panicking. He's beginning to panic. Don't put... Probably something for himself more than anything else. Hey, I would be panicking at this point.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
What does it say?
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
What?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during her first
That is a
infiltration?
crucial question. Writhsley. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Risley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why didn't he go after
I'd like
you
to
as
know
well?
that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Lenny, breathe. I understand the stress of it, but you need to breathe.
You're right. Wait, but that means...
Did she go to the Forbidden Zone?
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Risley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Oh, shoot. This
Lenny's
is...
getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't
Lenny,
be
calm
like
down.
this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
Oh, no.
I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Again.
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Oh, no. This isn't going to go well.
Rushed out the door. After him.
This isn't going to go well. And she was there listening in. She has a smile on her face. I don't like
I
it.
feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh, gosh. She's a psychopath.
Little one, there's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Oh, my gosh. She's a psychopath.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Yeah. We gotta stop him. Let's hurry. Run, run, run. No, I'm out of stamina. Dang, I can't run. Run. Boom. Jeez. His office is so far away. Ugh. For crying out loud.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
No.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Oof.
As for Fremine...
Calling it out right there.
No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
Oof.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
That's a good
One
point.
correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Eesh.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where is Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Oh, that's
So,
cold, Risley.
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Oh, you're counting?
Wait,
You?
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Oh, you piece of...
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please, I want to save from it and Lynette too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Oh, shoot. I believe he's asking about the hidden rules, and if I recall correctly, if you work without 3 days, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your ware for a meal. Good thing we've already run through investigation. Let's see if I can remember all the clues and find the answer, every piece of evidence together. Ooh, this is stressful. If you break down the hidden rule, you'll get some strange meat. Yes. Okay.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
No, I don't think that's it.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. We often see Miss Siege. I've been told that the infirmary is. The research notes said.
Roughly? Hypothesis correct! Hey, look at me!
What's going on? Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
Wow, I'm pretty smart.
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Hidden rule. Whenever someone tries to support, they'll receive a package the next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. Oh, I think I have a hypothesis for this one. Alright, so this one actually...
According to Collins,
because Fanta does the thing...
has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the Fanta's internal report suggests...
Oh, sorry.
The Fanta promoter has been...
That's gotta be the correct hypothesis. Booyah! Confirmed.
Paimon gets this rule too now.
I guess
so
this
there really
one.
was nothing to be afraid of.
No, it's just the Fanta product, therefore, like...
The hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on 2 opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Oh, shoot. We haven't collected...
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of spare... You'll pay for this!
Risley,
Lenny, are you alright?
did he get shot?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
She got shot!
Nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siegeween. You.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Familiar figure.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarand. My door.
Fremine. Fremine.
What's going on? What is Clarand doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry
Very
about
straightforward.
shutting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
What? Primordial seawater? But that shouldn't be possible. Lindy's expression looks disgusted. He would rather not have Siju touch Fremine, but still he doesn't stop her. Siju isn't... She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Lenny has finally begun to stop testing his muscles. It seems like he trusts what sees what he said. Okay. Risley, I'm mad at you.
I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Well, because you sound like a villain. I'm sorry.
Has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
I'm mad.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
And you're wearing a hat. That makes sense.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
I'm gonna be worried about you regardless, bud.
Are you sure? You don't look all right.
Mr. Emo over
My
here
hands
decided
and
to
feet
kill
are
you
still a bit
guys.
weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
There's Lynette.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Remine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Oh, Fremine, you're awake. Barely.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Yeah, sure.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
I'm mad. I'm mad now. We've only got 30 minutes, so we'll see how much more I can get through, but... my hope is to get through a little bit more. Oh, he's awake again.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
What happened?
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
This is important story stuff. Be quiet.
Where could Master Child be?
Oh, I get to play as Freminette. That's pretty cool.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Oh, start. Rotate. Nice. Guess I'm still trying to get over there. Start. Nice. There's still more to travel down, jeez. Where's this lead?
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
This is the first time I will get to see the octopus swimming. Look how cute he is! Oh my gosh. I'm in love.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
I don't know what he's talking about, but...
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
it's based off of the camera. Alright, as we're just figuring this out. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
I can't die here. I have to push on.
Shoot. That was really cool that we got to play through that as Fremine. That was awesome. I really like that.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Great.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
That's fair.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Huh. Weird. Nice. Look how many Primo gems I got. I don't think it's enough to get a wish though. I've been desperate for these wishes, man. You have no idea. I'm just gonna check. It's enough for one. Yeah. Alright, let's go see. And Risley, we gotta have a conversation right now, man.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm tired.
I take it Mr. Fremine's condition has stabilized?
Yep. Or something.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarande. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now then.
Alright, Risley, you have some explaining to do, sir.
Explain yourself, Risley?
Yeah.
Of course. But I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten me
Where
as much
should I
as you would
begin?
like.
How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
That's fair.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Yep.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
More irksome matters?
You're also a former criminal?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So does the Forbidden Zone
That's
really
not
exist?
something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
Oh,
All I
and you
need
know
to prove
about that.
to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
Okay.
We've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Am I actually following him? Do I have time to follow him? Hold on. Something's dying of mine, and I want to charge it. Finally, some... Allow... Why aren't you charging? That's stupid. It charges for a second, and then it's like, never mind. I don't want to charge. Meh, fine. Alright. I guess we're following Risley. I don't want to, but I guess we are. As I don't take the stairs, I'm like, let me just hop down, please.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
Yeah.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Hey. That's mean.
Stand on the central plate.
Okay.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever comes at me.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
That's fair.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
Ugh. It's an empty room. There's really nothing here. There's a device.
I've
with
been
a
interested in
massive
what lies
stage.
beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis.
Okay.
Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But why?
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Oh, shoot.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the Primordial Sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
So it's been
There's
here
no
for that
single
long.
founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Okay.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lord...
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Oh, I'm trustworthy.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin? Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
What?
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
But why?
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Oh my gosh, they're a couple.
Forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Oh, I just didn't expect it.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Holy.
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
So he's building a giant ship to save everyone?
The moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Oh, you're back. Hey.
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
I'm a little stuck in dialogue land right now, but this is so interesting. So the Fortress of Meripede actually holds back the primordial sea.
I'll leave you
but
here.
But it's coming back.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
He means that my decisions will decide the next steps in Linny's group. Hydro Daddy coming in soon. Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Me too, actually. I'm curious. Alright. So, I'm gonna have to cut it right there. I'm glad you came back right before I left. But unfortunately, I have to go. Because I think I've been doing this for 3 hours. Have you had any luck? Unfortunately, no. So I don't have enough for what I need. But, you know, I'll get it eventually. Oh, I forgot. I haven't checked on this. Tomorrow I get wishes, so that'll be exciting. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop it here, though, for now. We're gonna have to continue this quest later. Eventually. Yeah, I'll get it eventually. I know. I have to go, though. Alright, I'll see you next week on Friday. Okay? Friday. I'll be streaming Genshin again. So, until then, bye-bye.